This will be an overview of Hendrix embellishments in relation to the major chord CAGED shapes. I'll also try to integrate some licks that can be found within those CAGED shapes and tie in harmonized thirds, harmonized sixths, and the major pentatonic scale overall. So I'm going to do it in the key of E, so we'll start on the 12th fret, the E-shaped E chord. Many of the embellishments and many of the licks are going to incorporate the fourth interval as well as the chord tones. So first embellishment. All those variations. The second embellishment comes out of the same E chord shape, E-shaped E chord. If the triad is here, I'm actually shifting down a fret and my middle finger is on the 5th and my index finger is on the 2nd, and I'll be hammering onto the major third. I'll often use that in conjunction with this hammer-on. Or we can do this as sliding fourths. There is a second set of sliding fourths within this shape, so you can incorporate both of them into the lick. And just out of interest, this sliding fourth is the same sliding fourth that we find within the A-shaped E chord. Moving down to the next shape, we have the G-shaped E chord, which corresponds to the box 1 major pentatonic. When I'm doing the embellishment in this area, I usually incorporate the fourth. So the way I'd play it would be. Now you can incorporate the fourth on the 12th fret of the A string as well. And because the E-shape E chord and the G-shape E chord are in proximity, you can combine those licks. We're on a root of the, the next embellishment is going to be out of the E shape, the A shape of the E chord. This is actually the same embellishment as in the E shape, so listen. It's actually easier to play. I've seen Brian utilize that shape in a phrase that would go from a 5 chord to a 4 chord to a 1. So I've seen him go. Using the E-shape chord to the A-shape chord, a nice phrase is to use both those sliding fourths. There is a lick that comes out of this A-shaped E chord, and again using the fourth. So that's a fourth again. within this A-shaped chord, when you get down there, you're in a good spot to actually start the harmonized thirds. Because we're on the E root and the third. And of course, within the E shape, it's a great place to start the harmonized sixth. Next shape would be the C shape of the E chord. And the embellishment here is very similar to what you get in the E shape. So it's... Now you can incorporate the fourth on the 7th fret of the D string as well. There's some nice licks within the C shape. And of course, that's the other nice place to start the harmonized sixth for the E again, because we've got the E root there. Another lick coming out of that C-shaped, or you can consider it D shape here of the E chord, is to move from the D shape down into the E shape. Which is the same as we got up here on the E. Same sort of lick. And of course now we're in a good position to start the major pentatonic run out of box 3. So it's easy to move from major pentatonic runs into these embellishments. This lick I'm showing is very similar, because a lot of this is what the Allman Brothers use. So this is the same notes used for the phrase within Jessica. Going back to the sliding fourths, they appear in a lot of places. So this one is also here. And I think it's also there. Now this is actually within the C shape, so you can incorporate that sliding fourth within the C shape. This sliding fourth appears here. And there was a sliding fourth lick I showed before, incorporating the E shape into the A shape. Other harmonized thirds out of the E shape. And now you're in the C shape. The harmonized third starting on this E. Now we're within the G shape. Within the A shape, the harmonized third can start here. So I think overall that's a pretty good overview of embellishments and harmonized double stops in relation to the caged chord shapes.